afternoon, Moorpark Mad Scientists. It's Weird and Wacky Science, and it's Miss Linda with you again. Today we're going to be doing some chemistry. Now, what we're going to be looking at is what's called recrystallization. We're going to use heat to create crystals. We're going to make the crystals grow back together. Recrystallization. Can you say it with me? I didn't want to either. So, what you need for this experiment, you have to have borax. If you don't have borax left over from your slime days, ask mom to go to the store and get you some. If you don't have any, you can't make crystals. This is the one thing you need to have. The other thing that you're gonna have is you're gonna have hot water. It has to be hot. This water came out of the Keurig, but you can microwave or boil the water. The hot water is going to help dissolve the crystals so that we can recrystallize. The next thing you need is something straight. It's what's gonna hold over the water to attach the crystals to. So you need either a pencil, a tongue depressor, a popsicle stick, a stick from the tree, none of that matters. The last thing that you're going to need is you're gonna need either string or a pipe cleaner. Now, if you use string, your crystal will be straight. If you use a pipe cleaner, you can bend it into a shape and your crystals will take the shape of the pipe cleaner. So again, you need borax, hot water, a stick or something straight. A cup. You're going to need either string or a pipe cleaner and a tablespoon cup measurer. All right, so what you're going to do is you're gonna pour your hot water into your cup or container. So I am going to I have 2 cups of water, and it's important to know how much water you have, because how much water you have is going to change how much borax you put in. So I put 2 cups of very hot water. For every 1 cup of water, you are going to put 3 tablespoons of borax. So I'm gonna go ahead, I did 2 cups, 2 times 3 is 6, 1, 2, and you don't have to be pretty with it. Just know that whatever mess you make, you're gonna have to clean up. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I did 6 heaping tablespoons. And again, you don't have to be pretty with it, but what we want to make sure is that our borax dissolves in our water. So we're going to dissolve it by stirring it. You can stir it with your tablespoon. Just don't touch the water, because remember, the water is hot. So we're going to stir. Stir, stir, stir. We really want it to dissolve. We want the water to be a milky color, but we want to make sure that those salt crystals get heated and wet so that they could recrystallize. All right, now comes the fun part. You have the option. You can just use a piece of string tied to a popsicle stick, and then you will submerge it into your solution of borax crystals and water. You can do that. The other thing you can do is you can have a little bit of fun with it. And if you do a shape like a star, the crystals will form onto the pipe cleaner and it will create crystals in any shape you do. But if you don't have pipe cleaners, that's okay. You can use a piece of yarn, a piece of string, a shoelace, any of those things, and crystals are going to form. So what you're gonna do, the crystals form as the water cools. As the water cools, the borax separates from the water and it recrystallizes on the string. So you're gonna have to wait for the water to cool, which takes between 12 and 24 hours. So we are going to wait. Is it 12 hours yet? 24? So 12 hours later, you will have crystals. Now also you will notice that some crystals may have formed on your container or your cup. Now those crystals will come right off. They will wash right off when Mom washes the container in the sink. I know it's really hard to see. Maybe can we get a little close up? Closer, closer, closer. Can you see the crystals on the glass? All right. Another thing you can do with these crystals is if you have food coloring, you can add a little bit of food coloring, and whatever color you put into the water, it will create those colored crystals. So you can create clear crystals just using borax, or red, purple, pink, yellow, green. You can create as many colors as you want. So go ahead and have some fun in your kitchens. And remember, if you do this project, please take a picture of it and send it to Moorpark Recreation's Facebook page. I'd love to see what work you do. Thank you for visiting the Virtual Rec Center, and have fun, Moorpark Mad Scientists.